Hi, today's video is brought to you by Pepsi
and Cheetos.
And Cheetos, a healthy college snack. So, Treya, why are we here today?
Why are we here? Why aren't we here? Let's talk about relationships 101. What exactly is a relationship?
I don't know.
Please
you tell me.
Detail.
Yeah, so what is it?
I mean, I don't think I've ever really been in one. You know, played around with them.
I mean, if you base it on a definition, then no. But like,
I know. What is the real definition of a relationship? Everybody always claims they're in one, but what is the real definition of being in one?
I think people get confused with talking and being in a relationship. They don't understand the real definition.
What is talking?
I don't know. Texting, being a pen pal, you know, the
Cuddle
usual.
buddy?
Yeah, I guess so.
Pen pal. Overseas or in seas or?
I don't know.
All over the world.
All right, so what's your first question? And all right, we're gonna go freestyle a little bit. So basically, the question is: do you have to share common interests to be in a relationship with somebody, and for that relationship to be successful? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you do, because you don't want to just like go off of stranger and then y'all be butting heads and you know stuff y'all don't have in common.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you could be compatible without having everything in common. Of course, the key things like faith, having a common believing in God, in my opinion, for me and my house, believing in God is number one. Family is also important, but you don't have to like the same movies, etc. But music is important. So,
yeah.
What are some other areas?
Education.
Yes.
You gotta be book smart, street smart. You know.
Please don't text me with baby with 5,000 exclamation points.
And
Exhibit A, denied.
Nicknames in the beginning.
Don't use pet names unless you earned them, please. That's another
right.
thing. So.
Please. Where did I do that at?
A day in our life. Lord.
And all this lying and get that together. That is not a real relationship.
True.
We need some trust and some honesty. Come on.
Honesty is key. Okay, since we're on qualities now, since we've gotten off the things that bring us to the common ground, what are some other qualities you think are important for a significant other to have?
Loyalty.
Okay. Keep going. I like where you're going.
They'll be outgoing. Willing. You gotta be willing to be in a relationship. I don't want you to feel like you're being forced to be in this relationship. We gotta meet halfway.
Okay.
Not, 80-20. I need to be 50-50.
The Tyler Perry reference. Hit us up, Tyler.
How you doing?
I don't know about singing, but we can act, okay?
That's Wendy.
The other thing probably would be if we are exactly the same, there's no point to date. Because I can look at myself and like, hi, so nice to be around you. I would like somebody who is different from me to where, I don't know, like I could like one type thing, but I need somebody who get me out of my shell as well as get me to try different things, like go to a movie I won't normally go see or a type of music I don't normally listen to, like help me to grow. Because if you're with the same type person, what's the point? But
right. And I like somebody who knows where they going in life, who got goals, and just don't want to be a rapper because Lil Wayne is.
I mean, we could be a rapper,
right? I mean,
we pass the mic to be a rapper ourselves. But
mic check 1 2 1 2. How you doing? Hello. I mean, I don't know. All these rappers and want to be singers.
True. Okay, so I think it's time we take a question from the audience. So. Since we only have like one person in our audience right now because we're brand new, what do you think?
But we going far.
What's your question, audience member?
What's my question? I don't want to be on camera. I'm gonna get right.
Okay, she's gonna be off camera, but it's okay.
Keep her identity secure.
Yes, keep my identity secure. Okay.
This gum is good.
What do you feel that you have? What do you think that you need to do to keep your relationship good with your significant other?
The question is, it's a heavy question. I don't know if I can handle this.
I don't know how I should answer that. I mean, like, in
my
what
spirit,
way?
my soul feels vexed.
In what way should I answer
What was the question again?
Because I could go to the dark side of it, or I could go to the heavenly
I'm gonna stay on the light side. No skin tone, pun intended. But what the question was? What can you do to keep
the relationship going?
Right?
Yeah, pretty much. What do you need to do to make sure you keep your man happy?
To keep your man happy,
you gotta do everything you did to get him in the first place.
True.
Plus some, because I know for a fact some sloppy people who was sloppy. I mean,
sloppy.
No titties having some.
We're gonna ignore that one. But basically, what she's trying to say is, if you all bragging on your figure and you have no, what's the word I'm looking for?
I mean, if you was a size 2 and went to a size 20 in your relationship, that ain't good at all.
However, with this one here, I know what I am now. I'm not getting no bigger. Yeah, so, which she was get. Right. However, this, or some people that we know. Lord. I don't even know.
She just let herself all the way
go. She let herself go.
Try to blame it on that illness. Honey.
There's several that try to blame it on illnesses. Walking around looking like lamps. Just ridiculous. But anyway, same thing with the dudes. Like, don't date a girl, you fresh out the rec or the gym, and then the next month or so you got a gut because you drink too much.
Right.
Or something. But I think other ways to keep him happy or, I don't know, pay attention. If he's had a bad day, don't talk his head off, but ask him what's wrong. Obviously, if he doesn't say what's bothering him, try to figure out how can you help him to get his mind off of the issues or whatever it may be.
And vice versa.
True.
If I come home and I had a bad day, I want you to be like, well, baby, how can I help you? Mm-hmm. And then we can work together.
And if I tell you whatever, that means F off and don't bother me for the next day. So I can
if I tell you whatever, that means you need to come with it and fix whatever's wrong with me. Because when I'm saying whatever, it's really, please, baby, come help me.
Wow. See, women are very complex. We're very different, too. So, because my whatever does not equal her whatever.
Said, these are the pieces of me.
Pieces of me. That's so true. So, okay, we got another call coming in. Audience member, what else we got going?
Well, based off of you guys talking about someone that you knew some stuff's going on in a relationship. So why do you feel that sometimes a woman, she can be all cool down to earth before she ain't got nobody. Then when she gets in a relationship, she kind of lets herself go and she kind of starts forgetting about
her roots, where she came from.
Why do you think women tend to do that?
All right, the question is for those of you that can't hear the question. Why is it that we as women forget where we come from when we get somebody? And Treya was very, very ready to answer that question. So,
I think they get too comfortable, and then they get all booed up. He get her head hyped. She on the highest pedestal of all roses, and just think her
right. Exactly.
So
exactly.
Another question: how would you how can you bring your friend down from her his or her big head because they think they're living on top of Mount Everest, and I don't know, they think they're living on top, but how can you bring their head down and let them know that you kind of, you ain't as attractive as you was when you was in a relationship,
I don't think that's a friend's place to let the other friend know that she's not winning, so to speak. I think that's her boyfriend or her significant other's place because obviously if he's still going home to her, he's attracted to something. I try not to get into that, He happy for something. She doing something.
Yeah, I don't think you can really help them in that situation. They gotta fall by themselves.
True. All right, any more questions from our audience member? Do you have some issues that you want to discuss?
Issues.
Maybe not issues, but what other areas?
What are the steps in a relationship? How do you know when you're officially in a relationship?
Girl, if I had that answer.
I don't know.
Dating to talking to or seeing each other
I
don't think you honestly know. I don't. Okay, I'm young, so
I'm young too.
I may be young, but right now I'm ready.
Wow. No. On that one.
I don't know. Because I've been in relationships, or a real relationship, but when I look back now, was I really in a relationship?
I don't know.
Or was I just a high school of wanting to be with somebody because they were there?
True. I think you have to be careful not to fall in love with the idea of being in a relationship. Like,
Yes.
you can love the person or like the person until you figure out who they really are, but don't fall in deep like or love for the idea of being in a relationship. I think you're ready to be in a relationship when you don't have to lose yourself to be with that person. If they understand you, I know I got a little wisdom sometimes, but like when they understand you and they know that you tripping on the first week of the month, and then the next week you get over it, and the next week you might be tripping, but they still come around. I think that's a fair understanding of who you are as well as who they are. If they see you at your worst, then they deserve to be with you at your best. That's a good quote I've seen, and I believe it. But I don't know. I'm not the aggressive person, so some relationships that could have been have not happened because I don't like being aggressive. But some of my friends who take the first step, it flops. So it just depends on, I don't know, on who it is and how much you trust that person. So, what do you think?
I agree, 100%.
I think on that note, if you guys don't have any more, I don't have more questions.
Any more issues out there?
Any more issues?
Let's see what's on Twitter.
Let's see what the voters have texted in to us.
I don't know, y'all. Hold on. Some people just want one of these.
Oh my goodness.
Didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Some people just want, in other words, a quickie. So, and that's
True.
what they think a relationship is.
That is so not what a relationship is. I feel like there should be a cloud of thunder that just popped right there. Yeah. You gotta be careful with the music, because the music will get you tripping. The music will have you thinking it's okay.
Especially that there Chris Brown. He didn't get alive.
And my boo little Chris, that is my sweetheart. He just don't know it yet.
That motivation.
I mean, motivation. Kelly's still going hard with motivation.
And you know what? I was trying to play that song this morning and motivate me to wake up. It did not happen.
No, I wake up off that new Drake, number 16, I believe, Practice. I think that's the one. That's a good
Number
one.
16.
I think it's 16.
Shout out to Drizzy.
Right, very nice. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what else. It's just a lot.
Well, I wake up now to that ass.
And she sleep face down, I'm sure, so she be getting it.
On that note.
That was a good one. Don't hate. So, yeah, we don't have anything else to discuss, I don't think. Do we? Trying to think. Do you have anything?
No, you just choked me the hell up.
It's a song. I mean, it's a good song.
This
Like,
might be for another video, but
okay, we might get our next topic here. Hold on one second. Yes, audience.
relationship status. Y'all talk about interrelationship. What about y'all single lives?
We're going to come back to you in another video with that one. Talk about being single and what it's really like for professional women and women trying to educate themselves.
That's going to be 101.
Probably about 5 more minutes we'll come back with the second video. So hit us up. Right now we're on the Madam Press channel on YouTube, but we're going to get us a real channel pretty soon. Yeah, it's getting interesting.
And remember, this video was brought to you by
Pepsi
Cheetos.
and Cheetos, the broke college student and broke college employees budget. And have a good day, y'all.